I don't know about you, but when I have a long bladder in my backpack, I can't stand to remove it to fill it up with water. So I'm gonna modify this Platypus bladder with the fast fill adapter for the Sawyer. This one's meant for the squeeze, but I'm actually gonna do it with the mini. And I actually saw this on YouTube, but they use 2 of Camelback's adapters, but I find I can do it with just this one. So I have my Platypus bladder, and from it I cut off the mouthpiece. I needed to cut some length off the hose anyway because it was really long. And so I cut off a chunk here. And in this pack, the fast fill adapters pack, you get 3 things. You get this blue top that actually goes onto one of the other pieces, but we're not going to need that for this. You get this part here, male part with a little bit of tubing. You get this female part, and you actually get another male part here, and I put it in the bottom part where my mouthpiece is, and I can't get it out. So it's gonna stay in there, but this separate piece does come to this white piece. So what we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna cut off a couple inches down from the mouthpiece and stick in one of the male parts into the ends. So we have this piece here attached to our mouthpiece. And then we are going to take the end that we cut. Sorry, I was needed by my kids. So I'm going to take this hose end that I cut, going from the bladder, and I'm going to put this female part in it, to the end, and that's going to stay there all the time. And then I'm going to take this other part that came with the tube, and I'm going to put it on the flow valve here on my Sawyer Mini, and that can stay there if I need it. And this end with the threads is going to thread on to a smart water bottle. And if I tip it too much, it'll pour out, but I am screwing it on the end. And that's what it looks like. Smart water bottle threaded on here, flow with the tubing and that other part up top. So I have my bladder here hanging in my makeshift bag, and I'm going to take my smart water bottle and I'm going to clip it in, and I'm gonna kind of give it one squeeze, and it's gonna start filling. And it's going down. You can see it flowing. And actually, once I get it flowing, it kind of almost does its own work. I have horrible camera skills and I have no editing skills, so but you can see the bag filling up as I squeeze this, and as it gets closer, the bottle kind of falls in on itself, but if you give it a little air in the threads here, untwist it a little bit, the water dribbles down. Alright, so it's done filling, and I'm going to disconnect here, take my bottle off, and I'm going to connect the mouthpiece part like that, and I'm all set to drink out of my bag. And when I'm ready to put more water in, I disconnect this part and plug my filter back in. And I can leave the smart water bottle on my filter if I want to, or however I want to hook it up. Ta-da! Thank you.